We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on last year's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. So the Yellow Jackets offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Ball handed off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Pass complete on a crossing route. Here he goes. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a hit on the very first play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Handoff to the right side. Breaks free. He shreds the tackle. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Dropping back, it's Gonzalez. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. Forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first and still going. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Gonzalez. They'll try a pass here. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. The defense scoops it up. It's a fumble. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. Not a very quick throw.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. To throw, it's Gonzalez. On another sack. This defense on fire.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Yellow Jackets will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession ended in a pick. Handoff to the back. As the first down is still going. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So a field goal attempt coming up now. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. To the air, it's Gonzalez. Catch made on the left side, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
By the receiver. Gain of 11. And first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds his target. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They can't stop him. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Wolverines line it up with first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Wolverines! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Play action here on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Gain of 27.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pass. It's Gonzalez. And it's caught across the middle. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. And his defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The shotgun handoff here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Completion makes it second down.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Has the first down and more. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And the Wolverines getting set on first and 10. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. And now the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Back to pass. It's Gonzalez. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. And the Yellow Jackets will have to kick this away. He's on to boot it away now. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They've got the lead, but having settled for a field goal last time out, they'd love to find the end zone here. Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he does...
Breaks into the open. Great cut. They whiff on him. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They test the middle of the defense but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grabbed by the receiver. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Oliver. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And there's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They're going to run it. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage as the time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's running out of time here. Snags a quick throw. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
They'll kick it away here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Looking downfield, it's Gonzalez. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. A pre-snap motion from the offense. The back's got it. Couldn't quite get to the marker, just short of it. 4th down now. And the Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team onto the field. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. The 40. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Gonzalez. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Out of the gun now on third down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And here's the return now from midfield. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Here comes the bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of the 17. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. It off from the gun. Has a path to the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Touchdown, Michigan. This offense is still clicking.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? To throw, it's Gonzalez. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Yellow Jackets will line up to run it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Here comes the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Fighting off the defender. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop him. Another touchdown for him.
This running back is having a career game here today. And, you know, the defense, they've had the entire first half, halftime, to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. If I'm this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Dropping back, it's Gonzalez. Hit just as he throws the ball. What a catch! They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10.
1st down for the offense.
And here's the handoff. Breaks an open space. 1st down, looking for more now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Runs out of bounds at
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Now it's second down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Sixth play of the drive coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Shaw. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And the Yellow Jackets line up with a first and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught for the completion. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good.
The extra point is good.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
55. Georgia Tech, 21.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
He's back at the 36-yard line.
And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
And sack sets up second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Oliver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he make it to the marker? Stuffed on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Back to pass. It's Gonzalez. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout with it. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They're going to run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Grinding away with the running game. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Single back, takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Receiver in motion now. Toss play to the outside. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.
When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Boilermakers will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will go to work first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
Now, he was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Frazier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Yeah, and you gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never gonna be a cornerback. That's not gonna happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now I'm gonna go attack and make some plays.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Brings up 4th down.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
And he makes the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Purdue's offense will take the field for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence. The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Caught over the middle. It's Lawrence. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out of their own 37.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot.
Turning it on! And they're able to get him down. And the Boilermakers want to move quickly. Dropping back, it's Everett. He's got his man across the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, you have to love getting to the quarterback early in this football game. Your first drive, how about your offense? They already took care of business, put up points for you. Now you're getting to the quarterback, getting sacks. Great start for this squad.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So here comes the Michigan offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to go up top on first down. Buys a little extra time. Complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent, making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Motion from the back. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Oliver. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Still running at the 35. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Caught near the sticks. It's Oliver. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Boilermakers in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
To the air, it's Everett. He lofts one down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. There are some programs where just imposing their will physically in the running game is part of the DNA. I would say that is exemplified here at Michigan.
No doubt about it, Reese. So you better answer. You know this isn't about trick 'em. This isn't about space. This is about me lining up in front of you. You know what's coming. Stop it. That's a tough day at the office for a lot of schools across the country.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. from the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get first downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
The Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Wolverines lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He's got it on the move. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range, it's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop him again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
Second quarter might not.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Looking to throw, it's Everett. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Boilermakers are in the hurry-up. Flips it out in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Man, if he doesn't drop it, there's 2 picks and 2 consecutive drives. He was in great position to make another play, but just couldn't secure the catch.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. momentum.
And they'll take over.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That last drive was along with Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, Dave.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. There he goes. Smashes. He smashes his way through again. Touchdown Wolverines. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of the...
He lobs one high down the left side, and he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Makes the grab. It's Gideon. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Wolverines have taken it inside the 20. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Leaves it with the back. Michigan. He would not be denied.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Bringing the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep
turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just
ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Boilermakers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Back to throw, it's Everett. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So here comes the Michigan offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run it from the gun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it, and he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Frazier. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road.
Breaks into the open. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Breaks the tackle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one.
It's now 4th and goal.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 15, here's the return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Let's go! Let's go!
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Second down.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Brings up.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here we go. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided his... and stop the really big play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll ride the hot hand. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? And that's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Good right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Everett. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Looking for a man. It's Everett. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. They think there's room to run to the right here. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He's got him. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Gideon. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Wolverines come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
This is an offense that leads the nation in 1st downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that misjudges it a bit and muffs it.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just gravy.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wolverines will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They'll immediately call timeout. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Everett. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, Good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Now that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and they just couldn't hook up on that one.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Firing to the right, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll try to this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The defense uses their second timeout of that. They try to get their act together. And the Boilermakers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Everett. Here's a heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He wants to throw it again. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they get him again. This has not been the day we expected. This young man, we expect great things. Like, he is one of the better players in college football. You think he'd come out, put on a show, but this defense has had his number all game long.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
And this one is perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So here comes the Michigan offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Makes the grab. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Wolverines had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
This guy's been running hard all game long in the 4th quarter now at that last run. He's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those pops.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
After that last completion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Everett. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there getting the sack.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
Can't get him to the ground. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
And that's a first
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots of...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
at the 15-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm